engaged in by these bankers, creating thousands of trillions in fake derivatives and then buying off governments to sign on to the debt that we don't owe. And so he's literally one of the players engineering this, now posing as the savior as well. So that is coming up. But first, I wanted to play a little country music song that we were sent. It's up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com called Crazy Like Alex Jones. We're going to play that here in just a moment. And it's a music video that I think illustrates the fact that they call us crazy because we were right about the dollar implosion, because we were right about derivatives and the end of Glass-Steagall in '99, because we've been right about the lies about WMDs, because we've been right about the radiation danger being much greater from the naked body scanners. They try this conspiracy theorist crazy line as a way to discredit our information so people don't even look at it. Well, I embrace it. You want to call me crazy? Great. Crazy like a fox. And instead of people bowing down and saying, oh, no, I'm not a kook, oh, no, we need to embrace it and say, no, you're the ones that are really crazy. So if you want to call us crazy, fine. Here is this great music video that Rob Dew put together with a great artist that sent us this old-fashioned country-style song, Crazy Like Alex Jones. Here it is.
Smithing and do all kinds of things.
You even sell guns.
We even,
well, go to the rabble slave with a weapon. Disarm him. Get the guards. Disarm him immediately. Whereas one of the slaves has a weapon. Raise the alarm.
I wanna be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones, and yet having a gumption without a presumption to know what's going on. Then I can throw bananas at the global clowns and hear aristocratic moans. I wanna be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones. I went looking one day on the internet just to see what I could find, when I heard this talk show maniac just proudly speaking his mind. It was really wild, but the more I heard, it made a whole lot of sense to me. I want to thank you, Alex, for opening my eyes and helping the blind to see. I want to be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones, and yet have enough gumption without a presumption to know what's going on. Then I can throw bananas at the global clowns and hear aristocratic moans. I wanna be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones. All the talking heads on the TV screen with an arrogant sophistication, talking about what's been going on around the world and here in our nation. They all seem to turn like a pack of wolves when Alex goes on the air. In spite of the facts, they launch their attacks, and I just don't think it's fair. I want to be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones, and yet having that gumption without a presumption to know what's going on. Then I can throw bananas at the global clowns and hear aristocratic moans. I want to be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones. Yeah, I want to be crazy, crazy like Alex Jones.
I'm your Christian leader. Never mind Skull and Bones. Never mind Bohemian Grove. Never mind my actual policies. Just buy my rhetoric, buy my lies, because you're my slaves. We're going to put in a Democrat later who works for the exact same people, and you're going to laugh at them when they do it. All you Democrats that hate the Patriot Act and all you Democrats that hate the police state, you're suddenly going to love it. Visit Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. When you're on the sites, you can also tune in 24 hours a day to my daily radio broadcast. There's also a free iPhone app to listen to the syndicated radio show when and where you want. All right, Robert Ownby did that little country song, Crazy Like Alex Jones. And if you watch the video, if you're just a radio listener and not on prisonplanet.tv, you can go watch the music video itself at Infowars.com. And at the end, it's a clip from 5 years ago, my local Austin TV show, where I dressed up in a George Bush mask with a pirate hat on. And I said, soon we're going to put a Democrat in, and they're going to continue the Patriot Act and all the wars, the torture, the rest of it. And you people, you Democrats out there, you're going to love it because you're part of the left-right paradigm. So Rob Dew added that to the music video. For radio listeners, they may have been, what is he talking about there? Watch the video. You'll get it. We'll be right back with the ion beams and the fact that this could blow up like a nuclear bomb. Stay with us.
Freedom, the blistering anti-globalist anthem from the rock band Ravelin.
Back in robes have their tools. Flexibility with the rules.
Just one of 11 great songs from their album Under the Sun, available on iTunes and at Ravelin.com. Ravelyn, Ravelin.com.
Spring and a new growing season are here. Plan a healthy garden easy and fast with OrganicaSeed.com. Easy because OrganicaSeed.com offers one of the largest online selections of organic, heirloom, non-hybrid, and untreated seeds, as well as tobacco and cotton seeds at low prices. Go to OrganicaSeed.com, spelled ORGANICA, seed.com. OrganicaSeed.com. Remember, Organica Seed is healthy seed.
Hundreds of nations have fallen to tyranny in the last century alone. This is our last chance to not relive history.
As they're finishing off this agenda, they'll be pulling the rug from underneath Americans at home.
They have tremendous influence on our president and Congress, and they really are calling the shots.
I think it's incumbent upon all of us as American citizens to pay attention.
Fall of the Republic identifies the enemies of our nation, the criminal offshore cartel, hell-bent on destroying sovereignty, and on its ashes constructing world government.
Tim Geithner, Bernanke, they're arsonists. They're asking for more matches. And the Congress is saying, who do we make the check out to?
Today, seems like nobody does care. And right now in Washington, D.C., we have seen a fall of the Republic.
Get your copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Due to the extreme conditions from the Japanese earthquake and the fallout of depleted uranium, HempUSA.org recommends new important products that are loaded with iodine: microplant powder, Green Life kelp powder, raw unprocessed red palm oil, and our 10% roll-on clear iodine that heals the skin and naturally puts iodine back into your entire body. Call 908-691-2608 or visit us at HempUSA.org today.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit and carting to a private bank, having it led back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Hi, Ted Anderson. I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Most of us eat a blend of processed, man-made, and all-natural food. But the food you eat may not provide all the nutrition your body needs. We now know that liquid vitamin supplements are absorbed faster than pills. That's why you need Sea Energy from AffinitySeaEnergy.com. Sea vegetation is known to be the richest source of organic minerals, and that's what you'll find in all-natural, great-tasting Sea Energy. Sea Energy contains aloe vera, black cherry, cranberry, and pomegranate juices, plus ginseng, cat's claw, ginger, ginkgo biloba, and over 50 trace minerals needed for a healthy metabolism, all from natural organic sea plant sources. Get a 10% discount by using promo code GCN at checkout when you order Sea Energy from AffinitySeaEnergy.com. Call 855-732-3637. That's 855-732-3637. Or go to AffinitySeaEnergy.com today.
We are back live. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in about an hour and 10 minutes from now, Strategic Relocation North America Guide to Safe Places with Joel Skousen. He'll be joining us. I had this set up before the disaster even took place, that we would do this special presentation today, but we'll also first get into some politics with him and get his view on what's happening in Libya, in the whole North African situation, and that's coming up as well. But I wanted to go to Kyoto News first. And this has gotten, in a few headlines here in the U.S. yesterday, but then no coverage since then. And it's a big deal because I looked into what neutron beams mean. It doesn't just mean that fusion is happening or fission, but that there could be an explosion associated with this that's basically like a nuclear bomb going off, but extremely radioactive and dirty. Can you imagine? That place is a nuclear waste dump with 600,000 plus spent fuel rods and 6 reactors. And they've had more reactors, again, catch fire, begin smoking, cooling failing at number 5 that wasn't even online when the disaster happened. Neutron beam observed 13 times at crippled Fukushima nuke plant. This is from yesterday. Nothing new is out on this. Tokyo Electric Power Co. said it has observed a neutron beam, a kind of radioactive ray, 13 times on the premises of the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant after it was crippled by the massive March 11th quake. Now, here's the big issue. And that is that that means that meltdown has basically occurred from the research I've done. And so it just shows that if you go back even 12 days ago, just 24 hours into this disaster, they were talking about partial meltdown in 2 of the plants, 1 and 3, and then you saw those blow up. And I will repeat, the Mark I MOX plutonium-based reactor, the General Electric reactor, is the #1 candidate to actually explode in a chain reaction. TEPCO, the operator of the nuclear plant, said the neutron beam measured about 1.5 kilometers southeast of the plant's #1 and #2 reactors over 3 days from March 13th, and it's equivalent to microsieverts per hour, and that's not a dangerous level, they say. Well, the point is that that plant is going into a critical phase. That's what the neutron beam means. The utility firm said it will measure uranium and plutonium, which could emit the neutron beam as well. In the 1999 critical accident at a nuclear fuel processing plant in JCO, CO, in another prefecture, uranium broke apart continually in nuclear fission, causing a massive amount of neutron beams to be released. So that happened 12 years ago in Japan. It is the latest case at the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant. Such a critical accident has not yet happened, they're telling us. But the measurement of a neutron beam may be evidence that uranium and plutonium leaked from the plant's nuclear reactors and spent fuel has discharged a small amount of neutron beams through nuclear fission. And that is out of the news of Kyoto, one of the major English publications out of Japan. Radionuclei has blanketed the United States, but the authorities are insisting that the levels are harmless, Paul Joseph Watson writes. And here's the big news. This is from Aaron Dykes at Infowars.com with links to CNN and other publications. Japan's chief cabinet secretary admits we're not able to measure the amount of radiation coming from the power plant. That is a quote. They are just estimating it magically. Well, they are able to get measurements. And the Pentagon has got very expensive, high-tech devices that are very, very powerful in the ways that they can measure the full spectrum